What is a 5-minute team energizer, I hear you ask? If you're looking for a fun group game that will engage your group and it's quick and easy, I've got just the group game for you. In my experience, the best energizers are those group games and activities that do three things. One, that they will energize your group. It'll wake up their brains. Or it might also refresh their brains because you want to be able to change the content or the tone of what it is that you're doing. But I think the best energizers out there also do this. They invite your group to interact, to share, and to build trust. The energizer I'm going to share with you is not only short, sharp, and really easy to present, but it's called Gotcha. And I think embedded in the name itself will give you everything you need to know about how engaging this activity is going to be. I learned it as a youth group member of my youth group, and Ron was my youth leader, and he was the first one to present it to me. This would have been easily 40 years ago. And I have been using it consistently and really productively with my groups ever since, to wake up groups, to engage them, to trigger bursts of laughter. And if you stick with me all the way through to the end of this video, you will also be able to use this activity to help teach a very important life skill as part of this activity as well. The setup could be that you just simply invite each person to find a partner or a small group, or you might have everyone standing in a circle. It doesn't really matter, but you do need at least one other person. And the way I will typically introduce the beginning of it, the generic form of Gotcha, is that I ask everyone, let's say it's their left hand, just to hold it really flat, as if they were holding a tray. And you might use some sort of analogy here where if they're holding a tray and on that tray is maybe one of their favorite lunches or dinners or snacks or whatever the case may be. So everyone has their left arm and their left hand out to their side with a nice flat tray. And then direct them with their right hand with their pointer finger and to place this finger into the palm of the person next to them. It might be to the person to their right, or it might be the person directly in front of them. So obviously I can't do this for myself. There's just one of me in this picture, but effectively it's going to look like this, but your finger will be in the palm of somebody else. So if you've got that picture in mind, everyone is now inextricably linked. And here's what happens. In fact, I could be talking Mandarin at this point and you could probably work out what's about to happen. When I say the word go, because I find that works pretty well to start a game, your object is to catch the finger of the person's finger who is in your palm, at the same time avoid being caught by the person whose your finger is sitting in. So it's like, go! And then there's this very quick reflex of everyone trying to catch a finger and avoid being caught at the same time. I promise you, you're going to have triggered laughter and shock and reflex really, really quickly in that moment. Now, there'll be a few people who perhaps weren't aware of what was going to go on or didn't quite know how to play the game. And so you need to quickly go back into another round. Okay, reset. You place the tray on your left hand. You've got your finger. It's basically the same setup and go. Notice what I did there. That's just something, a little bit of a personal thing that I've added to the activity, is that they're all waiting for the magic word to get started, and then they hear me go, and then they go. So they need to listen carefully. And really, really important life skill for any group or individual to work on. So that's your basics. Now, if you've got to this far into the video and you think, oh, I already know this, well, my promise to you is that I'm going to add something to it that perhaps you haven't seen before. But for all those who are still with us and would like to know more, because once is great, but then there's lots of different ways. Now, you don't want to keep just doing the same thing over and over. Swap it about. Now the right hand is flat and the left hand is the one doing the pointing. Same, but different. Okay? And you do that a few times. And if you wanted to, you could swap partners, swap people in different circles, or make the groups bigger. So it starts with 2 people, and then those 2 people join another 2 people to form a group of 4, and that 4 becomes 8, and eventually everyone folds into one large circle. So that would be one way of playing it, and now let's show you some further variations. For example, hold your hand upside down. This time, the finger needs to be pointed upwards into the palm of the person. Same thing, you could do it on both sides, and then you have some more fun. let's say we go back to the standard. You've got your tray in your left-hand side. This time, this hand, doesn't go to the person directly on your left, but it goes to the person second on your left. So I'm now reaching outside of the frame. It goes to the person, my hand is sitting directly in front of the person two to my left, and which means someone else is putting their finger into my palm, which of course, I'm going to be placing my finger into the palm of the person two to my right. And of course, you can do that on both sides. Change it up again, another variation. This time, I would like you to imagine that you've got your tray in your right and your left hand. Give it to the person on your right this time, so it's crossing in front of your body. Take your pointer finger over the top and place it into the palm of the person on your left. So now everyone's arms are crossed. Now, what I often say here is that when I do give the magic word, be aware that when elbows come in contact with noses, because everyone's got a lot closer to each other now, that it sometimes is a bit uncomfortable. So just make them aware of that and then go! Same activity, but different. There's still some more to go, and I'll give you a link very shortly where you can learn some more information about the activity gotcha. But here's one more variation that is probably one of the classic fail activities. That is, no group has ever successfully achieved the activity's aims. So we'll go back to the original. Let's say the tray is sitting in your right palm, and I tell everyone, all you need to do is focus on the finger that is sitting inside your palm. So it's a standard setup. You place your finger into the person on your left-hand side, and someone on your right has their finger in your right palm. So everyone is now focused on the palm, their palm, and the finger inside their palm. And all they have to do is catch the finger sitting in their right palm using their left hand. Did you work out what I just asked them to do? So you've got to catch the finger that's sitting in your right hand, but using your left hand. And go! No one ever catches the finger. And I think you can work out why. So now, if you like this activity and would like to know more, there's a few things I invite you to do. One, go and check out Gotcha at playmeo.com. There'll be links below that'll take you directly there. But if you just simply put in the word gotcha into the keyword search for Playmeo's activity search engine, it'll take you straight there as well. So that's the first thing to do. And there you will discover so many more variations of different ways that you can introduce that little team energizer. Number two, go to playmeo.com. There are over 530 or more different group games and activities, all of which have free step-by-step instructions. So you'll know how to run every single one of them. And it's completely free, no registration, no opt-in, to simply enjoy browsing through all the different activities. And finally, if you really like this content, I'll invite you to like this video and, in fact, subscribe to our channel, because that is the best and the easiest way to be kept up to date with the latest and greatest activities within this world of fun group games and activities. Oh, and of course, I'm only ever a comment away. So if you would like to send me a question or tell me what one of your favorite team energizers were, just look below in the comments and leave something there, and I'll be sure to get back in touch with you. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and have fun out there.